Alright everybody, it's your girl Bugatti Black. We here, Two Dogs No Cat. You fuck me and I'm fucking your back. We at Stamped in the Street Radio every Friday, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time for all my people in Chicago and Houston. Listen, stand up in Orlando, they said. I gotta say that too, so shout out to Orlando. Everybody's there for the classics, so I gotta make sure I shout them out. Y'all be safe while you're on the road. Be safe while you're there. Make sure you got a safe for your jewels and your money because they out there. Blah! I already know what it is. I got my girl Ola, the hair boss, the business expert, the guru in the building, baby. What's going on with your fine ass?
Hello, everybody. What's up? First of all, I just want to say, I got to acknowledge this goddess. You already know, Bugatti Black. Super excited and just proud of this queen right here. Thank you. It's an honor and privilege to be back here. Stamped in the Streets Radio.
Historical, right?
Yes.
Is it nostalgic for you? Have you been?
Invigorating.
Okay, I like that word. I like that word. That means we're pouring some life into you, putting something into you. I like that. So listen, I'm going to do this one more time because, of course, sometimes I fuck up. It's your girl Bugatti Black, Two Dogs No Cat. We here at Stamped in the Street Radio. Your fuck man, I'm fucking your back, and we're live every Friday, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time for my people in Chicago and Houston. Stand the fuck up. Listen, I got my girl Ola, the hair guru, the boss expert. She's in the building with me tonight with her fine chocolate ass. Listen. She's doing so many dope things. I mean, like hair, expos, leadership seminars. You're doing like women empowerment. Like you standing on all 10 toes, boss lady. Tell the people who you are and what you got going on, please.
What's good, everybody out there? First of all, shout out to everybody who is tuning in. You could be anywhere, but guess what? You right here with us. So appreciate y'all out there. Listen, my name is Ola Jide Wilkerson, Ola the boss, the hair goddess. Listen, man, if you are interested in hair, you see my hair, I'm laid, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You know, you see that
scalp.
You see that ball?
Oh, look at that flow.
Yes, listen, if you want to come get slayed, if you want some hair, and listen, even if you want to be your own boss, because I got to talk to all the
cameras
screens,
in the room.
Okay?
So many cameras.
If you want to be your own boss, come on, let me. I am the plug. I am the plug. We've been in the industry 14 years.
Damn.
14 years.
You don't even look like you're older than 14.
Hey. They say black don't crack.
Girl, give me some for that. That is so true. Tell us, how did you get started 14 years ago? What made you want to embark upon this journey? Give the people a little bit of history.
Okay, so honestly, when I first started in the industry, I would say about 20 years old.
Okay.
I was waitressing at Dave & Buster's. I was going to college at Florida International University.
Shout out.
For business. And I always loved hair. Since the age of 12, I was doing sew-ins. I used to always get my hair done like I was at every week.
Faithful.
In the salon. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, every week. So, of course, my hair was slayed. And my client, my customer of the day, she was like, oh, who did your hair? I like your hair. And I'm telling her, and she's like, hey, I got an opportunity you might be interested in. I'm like, I'm a hustler, so
of course.
Let's hear it. She's like, have you ever thought about selling hair? And I'm like,
and
selling
this was 14 years, like 14 years ago. So 14 years from 2021 was what?
It should be
07?
probably 2007.
Okay.
Yeah. And I mean, I had never thought about selling hair. I didn't know nobody in the industry who looked like me. First of all, a woman and African American. That it just wasn't happening. Yeah, like that. And so I got the opportunity to become a hair distributor. So that means she had the brand, the company, and I was able to earn commissions, right? I didn't even have to put no money up. All I had to do was market the product. And y'all know me, I'm
marketing guru.
Who's not gonna buy from me?
Marketing guru.
Who is not gonna buy from me?
This lady.
I'm just saying though. So of course I began to build like basketball wives, celebrities, going on music videos, just networking, fashion shows.
Would you just like show up to these places or just like?
Man, I swear.
Because some people, I don't mean to cut you off. I want you to continue with your story.
Yes.
Some people are like, well, like, did you know somebody? Man. Or did you just kind of show up to these places and like bogart your way? in a nice, nasty way. Like, listen, you know,
classy.
Yeah,
classy way.
Yeah.
But honestly, it was just me networking.
Okay.
I'm an offline marketing guru. I'm talking about in the streets, passing out flyers,
Right.
selling hair out of my trunk,
Okay.
going to all of the events, talking to people, passing out my business cards, and really investing in doing pop-up shops,
Okay.
doing hair parties on my own, inviting people to it. And then number one, I had a good product.
Okay. That's
I
that's number one.
was, you are the brand. You
Yeah.
look good. People see what you want. Oh, let me get I want to get some hair, and that's how I began to build hairstyling clients. Cause I don't like doing hair.
Right.
However, listen, a lot of people don't even know that I actually do hair.
Right.
Why? I do
didn't know,
not promote
'cause-
it. I don't because I don't like it. However, I like money.
You sound like me.
And all of my clients, everybody who sew-ins that I do, they all wear my product.
Okay.
So it's just an additional stream, another
Yeah.
6-figure stream
Yeah.
of income. Hey, shout out to everybody tuning in. You already know it's Ola the Boss, the hair
Hi.
goddess. We in the building.
You already know.
Bugatti Black.
Two
We
dogs,
back
no
to
cat.
back.
Let's go.
Listen, y'all. Talk to them.
Okay, so when you started embarking upon the journey of all of the hair industry and then of course doing the hair, I know you say you don't like to do the hair. How did you then turn from the commission based
Yes.
into, okay, now this is my own line, I'm doing my own thing? Tell them.
Y'all ready for this?
Yes.
I don't know if they're ready.
Peel back the secret.
Alright, here we go. So I was building this clientele and everything was good. I'm like, okay, I want to get my own shop.
Mhm.
So now when I did have the meeting with the amazing young lady, her name is Kimyana Young.
Okay, shout out to Kimyana.
Yes, Kimyana Young. That's one of my mentors since then, 14 years. That's a backbone. So shout out to Kimyana Young out there. Now they're called Perfect Hair, the Perfect Hair Company
Okay.
is what they're called now. And back in the days, it was Remy Hair Warehouse. It was down south. Don't tell me you know about Remy Hair Warehouse.
Remy hair? What are you talking about? Remy was the shit. What do you mean? Like Remy was like the top notch hair. Like if you could buy Remy, bitch, you was balling, bitch. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. That was like some whole
$1,000, $2,000.
Yeah. They're very exquisite.
Yes.
So okay, you were dealing with them.
Yes, and honestly, when I was 21 years old, I became a convicted felon.
Oh my goodness.
At 21 years old, I made a mistake,
Okay.
and I didn't have no plan B.
Okay.
Y'all,
Okay.
I didn't have no plan B.
Okay.
I remember when I got sentenced.
Ooh.
Listen, y'all, I was 21 years old, straight A student, college student, never been in trouble before in my life, right? But hanging around
Hanging around the wrong
hanging
people.
around the wrong people, and I made a mistake.
Do you want
right?
to tell us what the mistake was?
Yeah, I can tell.
I mean, we can look it up.
I can tell people.
I mean, 'cause we can look it up. if you
No,
want.
but hey, listen. So me being a hustler, I got involved with we was doing credit cards.
Okay.
Doing some credit card
Okay.
things, you know.
Okay.
Yes, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Never let your circumstances
Define.
dictate who you gonna be.
That's right.
And of course, me, I'm a hustler, I'm a grinder, and I got 4 months of house arrest.
Okay.
Thank God, y'all, I did not get to go to jail. I was not in
Right.
jail.
Of course not. I mean, think about
But I got
the record.
4 months of house arrest. Now, let me tell you about God. Let me tell you about
The
your
anointing.
ancestors.
Come on now.
Okay?
Talk about it. Let's go there.
I traveled to India
Mhm.
while I was on house arrest. And I'm going to say that again, just in
Wow.
case. I want you to open your eyes
Favor.
and open your ears.
Favor.
I traveled to India
Mhm.
while I was on house arrest.
Mhm.
A lot of people don't know. All you have to do is put in a request.
Ah. That's
Paperwork.
it.
You
That's
put
it.
in a request.
Yeah.
You on probation, and like I said, this amazing woman, because it wasn't no secret. My family knew what was going on.
Yeah.
My mentor knew
I mean,
what was
everybody
going
had
on.
to rally behind you
Yes,
anyway.
support, y'all.
Yeah.
Support. And me and her, we went to India.
Okay.
And so I was able to make that trip. I want to say that was 2010, y'all.
Okay,
2010. And so, you know, we got here, my own connect and things like that. And when I came back, October 2010 is when I started my LLC. Okay, I started my LLC, and with the circumstance that I went through, that fueled me.
Of course.
To go ham. I'm going ham. I'm in the streets. I'm going ham. I'm doing this. And y'all, within 2 years, I opened my own store.
Jeez, for hair.
Yes.
To distributing your own.
I have my own store in St. Petersburg, Florida. So now this is, because that was 2008, 2010, and by 2011, I had opened up my own store.
Wow.
Yeah. And so I was out there in St. Petersburg. Because why was I there and not in Miami? We had a non-compete clause, meaning because of competition, because I was still running her company.
Okay.
And she supported me that much in my vision.
That she's like,
and I was an asset that she allowed me, you know, in another
she
area.
Stopped it.
She could have shut it all down, y'all. But she didn't. She didn't. And I appreciate her so much for that. And so with the help of my family, my mother, she ran my store for me, and I would just go there like every weekend. Every other weekend I was going to the store.
Okay.
So then, you know, fast forward, me and Kim ended up getting a location in North Miami. So we moved from down south, fast forward to North Miami.
So you closed the one down there.
Yes, and we moved up. We got like a 2,000 square foot building, a bigger building. That didn't work out. Oh. And we split. Okay. Okay. And it was all love.
Amicable.
It was, it was all love. And then that's when I got another location, 1438, right here.
Right up the street.
Right here up the street, North Miami. All right, shout out no NNB.
All right, NNB. Shout out to NNB boys. Okay.
Hey,
stop right there, homie.
Man. The boys already.
Those my guys. Those my guys. Shout out my ZB. Shout out my homies in North Miami.
And so I was there, I want to say, man, it was going good. I was 25 years old, making six figures. Ooh. I had graduated. Right. Man, everything was going well.
International, so you're like, so now with all the obstacles that have come, now you're back on this plateau going up, right?
Yes. Okay. Yes.
Okay.
The plateau is going way up.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Y'all ready for
this? Come on.
I need to drop a bomb or something. Listen. It's Easter Sunday. Alright? Easter Sunday 2013
now. That's before I moved here.
I'm pulling up to the shop. I just know something not right because I see something in the window
that don't look.
That shouldn't be there. I'm like, I didn't leave that there. Yo, they broke in my shop.
The NNB boys?
Listen.
Was it the NNB boys?
Hey, listen, we ain't
Hold on, ZB. Hold on. Hang on, no. Stop right there, homie. Y'all broke in my girl's shop? I thought y'all loved y'all women. Stop it. Stop it right there, homie. What the fuck?
Oh my God. Listen, guys, because I gotta look at these.
You gotta look here.
And show me some love. Cause listen, I need y'all to let me know y'all out there. Drop me some
little emojis and everything, please. Yes.
So listen, y'all, on a serious note, $60,000, I'm 25 years old, 2013, $60,000 loss. I had insurance. The insurance didn't pay me.
Why? What was there?
Saying something about the alarm certificate. They never received the alarm certificate.
What?
And this, that. And I'm like, what? Then the police did the investigation. They couldn't find nothing. All of a sudden, they had cameras. The camera's not working. So I'm like, wow, what is going on? So now listen. Y'all already know I had already been through everything. All my money invested in this company. And I'm 25.
You're 25.
Old, man. Yeah.
So you feeling like at this point, it's got to be something going. Like this is something that's out to get me.
Listen, that's when I'm gonna be honest with you. That's like the most broken I ever felt.
Yeah.
Real shit. Real talk.
Yeah.
Like that heartache that I felt. That was my baby, and after like that was my, I think, fourth shop by then, like fourth location.
Oh wow.
And no, I lied. Third location. That was the third location.
For just distributing hair.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay.
And it was a beauty supply hair salon, and
this money maker. Oh my God.
And stop in one day. That's how distraught I was. I'm like, look, I called people, got the U-Haul. Look, I just want this out of here.
Yeah.
Out of here. I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
So my best friend at the time, she was managing at the office.
Oh, wow.
Because remember, guys, I started as a waitress.
You started at the club.
I was now that's when I started at the club.
Okay.
But before, remember, when I started, I said I was working at Dave & Buster's. So I had hospitality background. I was a bartender at, I think, Ruby Tuesdays.
Okay.
And so I know how to bartend.
Yeah.
I know how to serve.
Yeah. And I'm a people person.
Hey, look at me.
I mean, come on now.
Like,
who's gonna say no?
Hello. So I'm like, alright, because she had asked me before, but I was like, nah, I'm doing the business thing. She asked me like in December, and it wasn't until April.
Okay.
I'm like, alright, because guess what, y'all? Let me tell you how business works when you got a good product.
Yeah.
Yes, they robbed me. Yes, I didn't have no inventory. Didn't have no money to go and re-up the inventory. So I'm like, damn, what I'm gonna do? So I went and worked. A hustler gonna hustle. I'm gonna go get that bread. And but with that opportunity, I was able to buy back my inventory. I was able to so this is now 2013.
Because I'm wondering how long of a waitress and bartending did you have to do?
I did 2 years.
Okay.
I did 2 years of
great money
waitressing.
management.
Yeah, I became like a celebrity waitress, celebrity bartender. I became a promoter, so now I'm promoting.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like I'm making.
The money was rolling.
Yeah, I'm making some good money. Plus, on top of that, I still have my clients.
So you were doing hair. Still?
Yes,
okay.
I was doing
even though you don't like to do hair.
Yes, I was doing concierge. So I'm traveling to my clients. I'm back to selling hair out of my car.
Okay.
Remember, that's how I started. Then I went back to that.
Right.
Okay. And yeah, man, it was amazing. It was amazing.
But you never stopped.
Nah, I couldn't. I couldn't. My clients, for me, it's impossible for me to stop selling hair.
Yeah.
Impossible.
This product that you speak of, when you went to India, what were the what were you looking for, or what were the things that that had to stand out to you that made you say, okay, you know what, these are the individuals that I'm gonna get my hair from. This is the hair. This is it.
Well, number one is any product. First of all, you need to test your product. You're gonna buy samples. You want to talk to the people about the quality.
Okay.
You need to test it. You also want to know what is the turnover time when it comes to shipping, right? Because we're there, we're live, we're buying, but I need to know how long can I get this product, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm not gonna lie. We bought from 10 different suppliers. 10 different suppliers. And out of those 10 suppliers, it was only one of them that we ended up doing business.
So I was gonna say,
it was only one.
9 of them were scary stories.
Terrible, trash, garbage.
9 of them were scary stories.
It was trash hair. Yeah.
Now, when you say test the hair, because do you remember when people used to say, "Oh, your hair smells like popcorn or burnt microwave"?
Yes, that's that trash hair.
So that is true. That means that your hair is no bueno. It's no good.
No bueno.
Okay, so how do you test the hair while you're there? And how long of a stay do you have to be there?
Well, you want to wash the hair. You want to wash it. You want to color it.
Okay.
You want to, you could do the comb test. You could just go crazy with it.
Yeah.
Just to see, run your hands through with it. You need to open up the bundle, run your hands, pull it and see. So, also you just want to know what is the hair made of. Because remember, with hair, it's different grades of hair.
Yeah.
You want to know, is this synthetic? Is it synthetic and animal, right? Is it animal and human? Is it all 3, right?
Whoa.
Mixed. Yeah.
So some of us walking around with all 3.
A lot of us.
Hey y'all, listen. We are live right here tonight at Skempton Street Radio. It's your girl Bugatti Black. $2 no cap. You fuck me, I'm fucking you back. We got Ola, the hair boss in this motherfucker. She's an expert, she's a guru, she's leadership, she's empowerment, she's all of that, and she's fine as hell, y'all. Look at this lady. Look at her. The smile is everything. Oh my God. Listen, we are here every Friday, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. And I appreciate you running through your history, because a lot of people don't know. They look at you now and you're all shiny. You know how they say, you're just shiny like a nickel, like a
diamond.
They don't know that underneath that shine or behind the shine, I've been buffed. I've I've been scuffed. I've been dropped. I've been thrown away. I've been tossed out. I've been forgotten about. I've been spent. I've been stolen. Okay? People have done wrong to me. And listen, I came out on top because I never stopped.
And I'm going to be honest with you. I need to turn this right quick.
Okay.
A lot of people don't understand. Hey, Ola, how can you support people who don't like you?
Come on now.
How can you just give away this for free?
Come on.
Why do you have these events? You invest in the community. You do this because what I've been through. Because I know what it takes. I know what it takes to have a successful business. It's not easy out here. You know how many, in my industry, you know how many hair companies, multi-million-dollar hair companies?
It's a $1 trillion industry, I think, I want to say. Like, it's so much money in there, but like you said, open and close.
Open and close. Do you know how many businesses open and close? It's not easy. And shout out to all my entrepreneurs, all of my beauty bosses, all of my hair icons, my beauty icons out there. Everybody who's chasing your dreams. Look, I just want to tell you, keep doing it. Keep going. You're going to have some rough nights. You're going to have some good times.
Yeah.
You know, always make sure you reevaluate what is working. Keep doing what's working. And guess what? Whatever is not working, stop. Stop right there on it. Just stop it. Just stop it. Stop the press on it. You know what I'm saying?
One more question, and then we're going to kind of turn the wheels here.
Okay.
What's the number one reason why these other companies don't make it? Is it the product?
I'll be honest with you. There's a lot of people who are successful and the quality and product is not really, there. It could be their marketing. Okay. You can have the best product in the world, but if nobody knows you, nobody sees you.
Right. Then what?
Then what? So, I mean, you say, why don't they?
Yeah,
right?
Like, what do you think the number one?
Customer service. A lot of people get tired of you and they find another option.
Okay.
Or unreliable for hair, we talking about. It could be unreliable product. Your product was good and now it's not.
Okay.
It happens. Listen, I'm always testing. I'm always looking for more vendors. I have to.
Yeah, you do.
Things change.
They do.
COVID-19. Look how many vendors and suppliers weren't able to fulfill orders. Look at what's going on right now.
Right, COVID.
Containers stuck. It's like, are there other options for you to get the product? Right? So, I mean, it's several reasons.
Okay.
The top two, I would say, is customer service, lack of knowledge of like cash flow management, knowing how to manage the money, because payroll is your number one expense.
Yeah, it is.
Payroll and product.
Payroll and product. Yeah, inventory. Which is why a lot of people on TSR, I don't know if you watch the Shade Room a lot, but a lot of these hair businesses have been getting put out there. With being fraudulent. They're taking these young ladies' money, not giving them the product, and it's been a hellish of a thing for these women who are out here trying to buy hair. So maybe I need to tag you on the Shade Room.
You do need to
so that way they could do a feature on you, baby, because you is rocking and rolling, baby. I appreciate you so much. We got one more fine individual in the building. It's K Murder in this motherfucker. Yes, get your ass on there. Come over here with us so we could be all in the motherfucking groove. I talk so loud.
I'm planning to come over.
Wait.
I got you. Come on, K Murder.
And you can just put
Listen. He is a DJ. He is one of the hottest DJs in South Florida. And of course, he couldn't get here on time because his other DJ couldn't believe him on time. So y'all go ahead and do that right there. Absolutely. We got K Murder. Introduce yourself to the people for me real quick.
How you doing, man? I go by DJ Killer K, aka K Murder. I'm here on the Two Dogs.
Yes, and no cat.
And no cat. I appreciate you having me back. What's going on?
What's going on, bro? I'm so happy that you here.
I appreciate you having me. You know,
I
definitely had to come do my sister's.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I feel so blessed to have you here, man. I mean, for real, bro. Like you are one of you're like a pillar of a DJ. Like you really are making moves. You break music. People come to you for a mentor, like mentorship. Like you're one of those guys that promotes positivity. You're the same way all the time. Yeah, even kill type of guy. So tell people how you got started. What's up with K?
Alright, first off, we'll start from the beginning. My real name, we'll just do it like that. My real name is Kariga Davidson. So you spell it Karega. So I just took the K off it, threw Killer on the front, because that's what I want to do as far as a DJ, and that's that's how you got the Killer K. Let's see, started maybe early 2000s, you know. I went to school and it didn't work out. I went to Bethune-Cookman.
Ooh, shout out to HBCUs.
It's the classic this weekend. So shout out to Bethune-Cookman. I was a Wildcat for a little bit. I was out there for a little bit in Daytona. It didn't work out. Slid up to TCC. I was in Tallahassee too, you know, for a minute. It didn't work out. Came back down here. I was kind of at a crossroads of like what I wanted to do as far as like with my life, profession wise, and you know, stuff like that. And I started looking into like passion. You know, like what's my passion? What's my passion? What could I get up every morning, get paid for, that I love? That I love to do. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't work, or I didn't find it as work. I just started paying attention to me, and I just noticed, man, I'm in the club every day. I'm in the club every night, because this is, you know, I'm not in school. I'm just laying around all day. You know, selling my little whatever.
Yeah, of course.
And just, you know, just going to the club every night. So I'm like, you know what? You love music. You're around music. You wake up to music. Why don't you just be a DJ?
Right.
You know, and then I knew a couple DJs from, you know, personal relationships. I was like, shit, I could do it. So I put my little money together, bought some turntables, kind of self-taught myself in the beginning.
Wow.
Yeah, self-taught myself in the beginning. At the time, when I came into music down here, it was about mixtapes. You know what I mean? Like, it's how you was really getting the music, breaking the music. Like all the new artists, it was like the mixtapes and the mix CDs and stuff like that.
Was that the time like when Wayne was coming out?
Yeah, that was when Wayne was coming out. Yeah, that's when like I don't know if y'all remember DJ Drama and like It was that time. So my foray into
that's when I was gangbanging. I was heavy in the game then.
Yes. So I got into the mixtapes. I started putting out mixtapes in Miami. What I would do, I would take all the little trap songs that I like, and I would just mix it with like the local artists. So I'd take like a Briscoe or a Berg or whatever, and I mix it with like a T.I. Gucci or whatever, so on and so forth. So putting out my little mixtapes down here, I kind of got big. You know, I got a little name for myself. So now they're like, they want to book me.
They looking out for you now.
Yeah, now they want to book me to come do their club. So like I remember I told you I was self-taught, but I wasn't really like, I didn't have it yet.
Expert.
Enough
you weren't there yet.
So one day I'm just at the house doing my thing and I Googled DJ school.
Shut up.
I really need to learn. So I put in DJ school. And then this school came up. It's called Scratch Academy, right? It's called Scratch Academy. It's founded by Jam Master Jay. From Run DMC. Yeah, it's called Scratch Academy. So at first, I'm looking at it and I'm happy, you know what I mean? And then I'm at the same time I'm heartbroken because I'm looking at it and it's only saying New York, right? So then I scroll down, and they was like, check out our other location, and they I cursed.
Yeah, hell yeah. What the fuck you mean?
They fucked up and said Miami.
Oh shit!
So I got on that motherfucker, blah. I called the phone number. They was like, yeah, we in Wynwood, so on and so forth. So I took my little hustle money again, and I put myself through school.
So you hear that, y'all?
Yeah, so I went to Scratch Academy. You know, they still have it down here. It's actually in Hollywood now. So along with, you know, putting out the mixtapes, I was actually really learning the fundamentals of really being a DJ.
Right.
You know, by putting myself through school.
Because you knew what the hottest shit was at that time.
Exactly.
You just didn't really know.
I just really didn't know. Like, it's a real fundamental, like, it's really, you really have to understand what the turntables do and how to use them and how to manipulate them. It's bigger than just getting behind them and pressing a button. You know what I mean? Like, the scratches got names and it's all real stuff you really got to get into. So I felt like if I was going to put DJ in front of my name, I gotta respect the craft. You know?
That's dope. Some people don't. Some people just be like, I just want to DJ. I just want to get paid.
Exactly. And then nowadays, you know, with computers and stuff, you know, it makes it real easy.
Super
easy.
Make it
real easy. You kind of really just literally press buttons.
Yeah, but it's still, you can still tell the whack DJs from the real DJs, because I'm in the club sometimes and I hear a motherfucking song go from one place to the next, and I'm like, motherfucker.
So
that's not even how you even should have introed that.
Now, since I went to school for it, all right, we'll give you the technical term for that. That's called a transition.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
When I'm in there and I be like,
yeah, you know it. Right? You know it.
I'm telling bro, I'm like, that was a horrible transition. I'm like, how the fuck?
Because it has to flow from song to song.
Bro.
So in school, they
I don't even want to shout these goofies out. I would, you know me.
They technically. Don't do it.
Take a shot.
No, go ahead. Because I'll shout their ass out. Y'all DJs. Learn how to transition.
You know, y'all
learn how to transition.
Yeah, so you know, they teach you stuff like that. So I put myself through school. Along with that, putting out the mixtapes. This is how I kind of got into the strip clubs. For the most part, I was putting out little mixtapes. A big DJ down here, he's not around anymore, but he got wind of my mixtapes. They had a DJ coalition out here called Street Connect DJs. You know what I'm saying?
That was before me.
Yeah, this was like maybe I don't want to put
don't put your age out there.
But this was some Miami history for you. So it was like a DJ coalition. So they were primarily in the street club, in the strip clubs or whatever. That's how I, now that we here, that's how I actually met DJ Meek.
Yeah.
Because DJ Meek was actually the vice president of
that
coalition. Yeah. So they got wind of my mixtapes through the internet. And then they thought I was like somewhere else, not in Florida or whatever. So they hit me up. They're like, we love your mixtapes. We'd love to do some work. And then they fucked up. I was like, yeah. I was living down south because they was up here in the city or whatever. They're like, yeah, I'm down south, whatever. Oh, so boom.
Like,
long story short, we hooked up. So now I got the mixtapes, right? I got my little DJ school, and now they in the strip clubs. So we all click up, so I get to hanging with them. So I'm still in school, still kind of learning. And one day, I'm in the club with, I'll just put his name out there. His name is DJ Crunch One. I'm out there with him, and he just throw me on the mic. He like, "Kay, I'm going to the bathroom.
Get up there, handle that.
Handle that." You know what I'm saying? So.
And that was all she wrote.
Yeah, I went up there. First, I was scared on the mic. You know what I mean? But then I just never stopped. And this was in Coco's. I started in Coco's.
Were you there for Greenback Days?
Yeah, I was there for Greenback Days. Actually, when I was going for Greenback Days, I wasn't actually DJing yet.
Okay.
But that was like when I was saying, damn, what's your passion?
Yeah.
Because I'm in Greenback every Wednesday.
Right.
Damn, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, my goodness. I hate that I missed this Greenback Day. Shout out to Greenback because I fucking hate the fact that I'm like, it's like I always come at the ass end of some shit like, but you just missed some fire ass shit. I'm like, what the fuck, man? What the hell is going on? Okay, so shout out to them.
Yeah, so I was, that's actually where I started in Coco's.
Okay.
And then from there, I just kind of never stopped, You
didn't.
And then from Coco's and went to I was everywhere.
You've been everywhere.
I DJed in probably every strip club in Miami.
Shout out to your ass.
And now, I'm here.
Yeah. And this ain't your first rodeo here.
Nah, this is not. This ain't actually. I'm actually, stabbed in the streets. This is my coalition. This is my set.
This your home.
This is my team. This is my home. You know what I'm saying? So I was actually there from the beginning. You know? And I'm just,
So I'm just blessed to be able to have, you here because see, I reach out, and some people reach out to me, but I do a lot of reaching because I feel like, this is my show. I should be putting it out there, and I didn't want to be on the backs of those who are like.
Exactly.
I wanted to kind of step out there and see what I could do on my own. So I really, really appreciate you, bro.
Not for nothing. I seen it from a distance, just watching it. I'm like, man, she working. And that's what I believe in. I got a platform, you got a platform.
Yeah.
We fuck with each other outside the club. You know
Let's
what I'm saying?
Let's
just get together and, help each other's platform and just,
that's really,
make it bigger. And, I was on 2000 and maybe another DJ or whoever see, Killer K was over there. And that's how
it needs to work. So I really appreciate y'all. We definitely been in this bitch vibing. I just want to shout out Ola. I want to shout out K Murder, DJ Killer K. We in this building. It's Stamped in the Street Radio. You got your girl Bugatti Black, 2 Dogs No K. You fuck me and I'm fucking you back. You already know what the fuck it is. Every Friday we doing it my way. 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 8 o'clock Central Standard. For my people in Chicago and Houston, y'all better stand the fuck up. Listen, this is what I was built on with 2 Dogs No Cat. Listen, I don't know about you guys. We're going to step into something real fresh right now. Okay. Because y'all done did y'all intros and everything. Now we got to keep it funky. We got to keep it fresh. We got to keep it cute.
I'm here.
And we're gonna step into cuffing season right now. Because I don't know. You ain't got no ring on. Let me see. You got a ring on? Let me see your hand. You cuffed? Either one of you motherfuckers cuffed.
What do you define as cuffed?
I'm gay.
I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna put it out there.
Oh, not no secret no more.
It's kind of still new, but yeah, I'm in a relationship.
Oh.
You know what I mean? It's kind of new, so I guess you the first one getting it.
Yeah, I'm getting all the first dibs on this information.
October 7th.
You know the date. Shout out to her.
I said it's fresh, you know.
Shout out to her for making you remember what date it was. Like that takes some real optimal pussy. Make you remember what date.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Like you said, this ain't my first rodeo, so I've kind of learned.
So you learned.
It's real important.
It is important. Yeah, dates are really important. So you got cuffed during. Okay, so you have scouting, drafting. You got cuffed during tryout season.
Tryout season?
Yeah, October 1st through the 31st is tryout season. You got cuffed early on. So ladies and gentlemen, let me go ahead and give a rundown for my people that are in the building and everybody that's listening, that's tuning in, what cuffing season is all about. It's all about finding you somebody to spend your little holidays with, everybody. So, August 1st through the 30th. It's August 1st through the 31st. Am I right? It's scouting season. That's when you're supposed to be out here look-a-hooing.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know. So, I'm learning, y'all.
Yeah. This is what Two Dogs Vocab was founded on. We were founded on cuffing season. So listen, you supposed to be look-a-hooing for who you want to be looking for. August 1st through the 31st. That's scouting. And then September 1st through the 30th is drafting season. Okay. And that's just like all my NBA, NFL drafts go. I want you to stand on that podium, young ladies and young gentlemen. I want you to pull up that jersey and I want you to shout that first round pick out loud and proud. You get a jersey. Come on down. You pick your people who you want to to carry you on through the season. Okay. So then after September 1st through the 30th, after you've drafted them, then you have the tryouts. Okay. October 1st through the 31st. So that's like, some people say you're supposed to go on a lot of dates, right? A lot of first dates, right? So you're dating, right? So you're trying to figure it out. And then other people say, well, I'm just going to be doing a lot of fucking. Because some people consider cuffing season just be like a whole lot of just like, mating. Not really mating, because mating brings babies, but like I just want to just be held at night. I want to be loved at night. I want something warm at night, right? Yeah. And so then you step into November 1st to the 30th, which is the pre-season to cuffing season. And it's considered pre-season because right now you're supposed to be focused on your one or two people and getting very serious with them, ladies and gentlemen. Because what holiday is in this month? It's Thanksgiving, it's Friendsgiving, it's Sisgiving, it's all the good loving and turkey and dressing and ham and games and drinking, but it's that individual that you want to take with you to the house, because I'm pretty sure everybody's been asking, when you gonna settle down? When you gonna settle down and have me some kids? Or y'all probably already got kids, but when you gonna sit down and about to take care of kids? So that's what happens in November. And then you go into cuffing season, which is December 1st through January 15th. Now this is the actual cuffing season because now you're within Christmas, you're in New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. And then I also say MLK Day. Because MLK Day is real special too. It's coming up. His birthday is actually on the 15th, but we don't celebrate until the 17th. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy. I don't even understand that. But anyway, cuffing season actually happens then because it's the season, tis the season for the reason. So, or the reason for the season, whatever they say. Really important because you're exchanging gifts. Who do you exchange gifts with? Not just anybody, not for Christmas. No. Like you could buy a motherfucker a t-shirt for their birthday. Like, here you go, it's your birthday, here bitch, you want a t-shirt. But Christmas is like we're exchanging gifts. There's something sentimental about that. Do you guys agree?
Facts. Okay. Everything you're saying is facts. Okay. I'm getting educated.
I just want to make sure that we're on the same page here because after cuffing season, right, which is December 1st through the 15th of January, you actually have the 16th of January through February 13th. Now, this is what you call playoffs. So let's say that during that time of your season, shit fell apart. You didn't get the gift you wanted. You didn't get the shit you wanted. You put in all this work. You probably sucked a little dick, ate a little pussy. It didn't come through right. It just fell all apart. So for your playoff season for January 16th through February 13th, what you're doing is you're bringing back like those MVPs. Like, you know what? I forgot about, or that 5th or 6th round draft pick. I forgot about him. He was pretty cool. Yeah, he might have been a little lame, but I can change that. Oh, let me go ahead and do this. You know, all those things that you threw them away for, you kind of go back to the drawing board and you're like, maybe I fucked up. I'm sorry. And you bring them back. So that's what you do for the playoff game. You bring your best people forward, let them duke it out, right? Because what comes after February 13th? Valentine's Day. Ooh. Valentine's Day is the championship game. Ooh. Now, for any individual that makes it through cuffing season, December 1st through January 15th, and they make it to the playoffs, then your playoffs are simply maybe you guys traveling. Mm-hmm. Maybe you guys are more intense with each other with regards to dating. Maybe, now it's, incorporating the children more so. I don't know if there are kids involved, but if you have picked that one individual, that time of cuffing season is more so for you guys to just embrace one another, okay? Because then you want to get to Valentine's Day. Okay. Valentine's Day is really special to women.
Yes,
definitely.
Really is.
Yeah. Why is that though? Why?
Well, I would,
you want to take that? Okay, come on, okay.
I don't want to get too deep.
Okay, don't get too deep. We ain't got too much time.
First off, if you're in a relationship, and I don't want to be cliche either, but every day should be Valentine's.
Woo! Y'all heard it, ladies. Get your man and say,
society, has kind of, pressured us to kind of make it feel like that day, you know what I mean? If it's like all or nothing.
Yeah.
But like, if the relationship is,
where it's
supposed to be, it's kind of like this another day. I mean, you got to celebrate for the most part, and you could extend your gifts and do what you do, but it shouldn't be the end all.
Really shouldn't.
You know what I mean? Because,
you agree?
I agree.
Every day should gotta be Valentine's Day, if you're in a relationship.
If you're in a relationship.
Yeah.
And I agree too. Have either of you guys ever taken like the love language test?
I have.
No. What's your love language? Come on, is it gifts? Okay, when you gotta
take gifts and words of affirmation.
Okay, mine is gifts and acts of service.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So the 5 languages of love, I don't even want to get into it because I'll use that for another show.
Okay.
But for you, I want you to take the test.
Okay. Yeah.
And I want you to DM me when you find out what your love language is.
I'm on it.
Mine is acts of service and gifts. Okay. Hers is affirmations and gifts.
Okay.
So you can be multifaceted when it comes to your love language. So take the test. We ain't gonna get into it right now.
Okay.
But the reason that we're talking about relationships is because there's been a lot of shit going on the internet. Mm-hmm. There's been a lot of bad things going on. We just came out of Domestic Violence Awareness Month. I spent a whole month of October discussing. I dedicated my show every week in October to domestic violence. Not because I am a victim of it per se, but because I know women who are victims of it. And one young lady who came to me wanted to share her story, and it was so deep and so 12 years of what she went through in her situation. And so when I saw the situation with Danny Lee and the baby, and then I turned around and saw the situation with the ex-NFL player from the Rams. Did you see the video? Have you seen the video, Ola? Oh my goodness gracious. For him, that video, he took her, first of all, he tried to punch her face a couple of times. Then he grabbed her off the couch and literally threw her, like her feet lifted off the ground, threw her into the TV, a big screen TV. The TV fell on her while she was on the ground. God. The baby was on the couch in his little boppy. A cat was in, it was just too much. And while she's on the ground, she's cowering down. You can hear her saying, please no, please no. You can feel the terror in her. You know what I'm saying?
Tries to go back
and then he picks something up from around the baby. He goes over to her and then he faces like he's gonna do something, and he doesn't do anything while she's down on the ground. But then I think she gets up or something, and then this man slams her into the baby bouncy thing, child. It was just the worst video ever that could have ever surfaced of a man doing that to a woman. Now for me, you always say, well, what the fuck could she have done? Somebody said, outside of giving him HIV, it shouldn't have been no other reason for that. I mean, what do you guys think?
There's no reason for violence.
Right.
Ever.
Yeah, at all.
Right.
As far as like with anger, and I'm learning that too, but as soon as you get angry, you've lost the situation.
Yeah.
I mean, you now have let somebody else or something in the environment control your emotions.
Actions and emotions.
You get what I mean? So violence and anger is never a good thing. And then, of course, I mean, that's his kid, right?
I don't know. I don't know about
even if it's not, you should never.
I think they say it is his baby mama.
You should never lay your hands on a female. A lot of people say, well, if she hit you first, or
if she act like she got big dick energy.
If she act like a man, so on and so forth. But me personally,
say that.
I just feel like you should just eat it. You know what I mean? And get out of it, or because you should never hit a female.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's no
reason
for it. There's no reason.
No, you say so too.
Yeah, there's no.
Okay, let me ask you this. My son is 11, and all the little 6th grade girls said they was gonna jump on him at the school.
Yeah.
And I said, I wish the fuck you would let a bitch hit you. No, but what I said was, if one girl comes at you can maintain.
Exactly.
But if they jump on you, son, and it's multiple of girls, you have to defend yourself. I said, because what you're not gonna do is get your ass beat the fuck down by a bunch of girls. This is their first year at this school. And so and then they, we're from Chicago. They don't talk how, everybody around. So people know, like, oh yeah, y'all not really from around here. So what do you say to the younger generation? Because the younger generation of girls, I was driving down the street and saw a young lady just haul off and smack a boy. Yeah. And the girls laughing and he, holding his face. But it's like, what do you tell the younger generation with regards to like this domestic violence? Because I consider that domestic violence.
Yeah, that is domestic violence. What I would tell my young king and all my young kids,
please out there, talk to them, Kay.
First off, you should try to avoid those situations at all costs. Right? When I say avoid that, don't get into the gossip, don't get into anything that'll kind of like get you in these kind of situations where aside from that, though, you're always gonna run into, bullies. Yeah. You know what I mean?
That
you
part.
might just be minding your own business, and then you're gonna run into some bullies. As far as like with girls and guys, my young kings out there, if you're ever in a situation with a female, right? I don't care if she's bigger or smaller or whatever, you should never be hitting first.
Right. No.
You get what I mean?
Totally
you should
agree.
never initiate it. You should
totally
just kind of stand your ground. Try to talk it out at first.
For sure.
In a perfect world, just try to talk it out.
And then block. Try to block.
All right, boom. And that's what I was about to get to, the physical aspect of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't put your hands on.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just
block
put your guard up.
Just guard yourself.
9 times out of 10, if they really don't have a weapon or anything, you know what I mean? You could kind of,
it's not really hurt.
You can take some girls' hits.
Unless she's
now, if you're getting jumped now, fellas, make sure you find a wall. Just grab one of them and just hold on to it.
Hold on
until somebody comes.
Yeah.
Just hold on to them. Just hold on to them. Usually, a lot of times with ladies, if you just hold on to them tight, they'll put up a fight and then it's just kind of like, you know what I mean? But I would just try to find a wall. Hold on to them, even if you're on the ground, just kind of get on the ground and just kind of hold on to them. Not saying that I want you to get into anything physical, because that should be the last resort. But if it so happens to be that way, you got to defend yourself.
For sure.
And let's just, our generation's different, like you were saying.
It is.
Yeah, totally.
You'll get 6 girls and, they jumping on everything.
I don't like that shit.
Stabbing everything.
Lord, they give me girls.
Yeah, and it's just the times that we are in. But for all my young kings, I just say that to say, try to avoid it at all costs.
Yes.
And if you ever do, don't be the aggressor. Always just try to defend yourself.
Defense. Be in defense mode. For sure.
And, and then for my kids, go, it's cool. I'm not to say, all right. You're not a punk if you go get a teacher or you go get somebody over. You know what I mean? To just kind of, she over there tripping. I'm telling her to chill. She coming at me. You know what I mean? Let a parent or somebody be aware of what's going on.
I'm glad you said that, Kay, because I've always taught my children what you want to do before you take any stance. Is I want you to tell somebody what's going on.
Be in communication.
Be in communication with a leader and authoritative figure. Because then, when you knock a motherfucker out,
exactly.
You got documentation.
Thank you.
Okay.
I told you this bitch was bothering me. I told you they were bullying me. So when you choke somebody out, son, it will be known it was in defense. So I appreciate that, boy, because we need more individuals speaking to our young people out here. Because when I saw that whole situation with Danny Lee and the baby, I don't know if you guys saw that.
I seen it. It was well, you know, I don't want to get too into
it. Why not?
You know, I don't want to get too into it because me personally, I don't really like to get into people's
relationships
that are not here to defend themselves. You don't really know both sides.
True.
So I understand the platform that we are, and this is talk radio.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta talk about it.
Let's speculate.
Exactly. You gotta. So what I saw is, you know, I just saw immaturity.
On both sides.
On both sides.
Thank you.
On both sides. You get what I mean? Because something like that, not for nothing. We all been through, or we kind of been through. Now, maybe it's not with the baby, but you've been through situations where you've been, you know, your partner, y'all ain't getting along, and you asked her to leave. She don't want to leave because they never gonna leave. So I don't know what he thought he was gonna do.
That's why he called the police.
They're never gonna leave. But you've been in kind of situations to where, you know, you've been there. But then, you know, the whole going live thing, and then, you know, not for nothing, the baby, like, you know, I'm just giving you some, you know, man to man.
Man to man.
You don't want to be on live calling her your side bitch and all of that like that.
I think he should have kept it real genuine.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, at the end of the day, I think that he should have just kept it. If you're gonna go live, keep it gentleman and just let her wild out.
Let her wild out. Exactly.
Yeah.
Just let her.
You ain't got to egg her on.
You don't gotta, you know, because for me that looked like ego.
He was. He's like, following her into the room. He going in there while she feeding the baby.
Really, it shows us how much you do like her.
Yes.
Clearly.
That part.
Clearly. You feel something.
Yes.
You feel something.
It just gotta look like ego. And like I said, I say all that to say, I wasn't there, you know what I mean? I wasn't there to, I don't know both sides, you know, I want to get
into it. Stop playing that fucking fence.
I'm just from outside looking in, I just saw immaturity on both sides, and it should never go to the internet.
No.
Because something like that could have definitely been dealt with behind the scenes. We probably wouldn't even known about it.
Well, I think that his reason for going live.
Protect himself.
Number one, because she was assaulting him.
Probably that too, yeah.
And which is why she was charged with 2 cases of assault from that particular day. And then number 2 was, like you said, to protect himself. Baby has gone through a lot.
Yes.
Publicly, and I think that he's trying. Number one, that's a way to kind of like gain the it's a factor. It's like I can't think of the word. It's escaping me right now, but it's like to gain like this the sorry factor when people are like,
oh, okay, I got
sympathy. Yes, they want to gain the sympathy. Thank you so much. And I'm very intelligent. I have an MBA, so don't get it twisted, okay? I'm very smart, so it just was escaping me at the time. But the sympathy factor, because he's gone through so much, and he really wanted to, you know, he's trying to clean his plate up. She did him a great number by not being very vocal during the whole time that they were in a relationship. She was very private with everything. She kept it how she was supposed to. She kept it a G. She kept it a buck. And then she got pregnant. Now, my question is, with regards to the pregnancy. Let's say that this man, you get pregnant. You're the side chick. As you know it. Okay? Because bitches be knowing when they the side chick. I don't care.
Tell them how they know they the side chick.
Because you came in and he had a girl, like, or he was in a relationship, or he told you, like, I don't want a relationship. Some men are very, very vocal or communicative about what they want. And they will tell you, listen, baby, this ain't gonna go further than what this is right here. But then we, and I'm speaking me included, will be like, now with this shit, I bet your ass wanna cuff this shit, you know, and then we start doing wifely things. Because we're trying to show you like you should really wanna be with me because this is what you were missing. But what we forgot was the flag of I don't want a relationship. I don't wanna be with you.
Glad you said it.
Most definitely. I mean, that's why I'm here.
And a lot of I speak for the guys. We fall into that.
Yeah.
I mean, and then next thing you know, y'all fucking.
We crazy.
And all of that.
Yeah.
And it's only been a month, and then you know what I'm saying. Y'all already know each other like that. Y'all, you get what I'm saying? Y'all already know each other like that. But you know.
But shit happens.
Shit happens.
And she gets pregnant. And he says, "I don't want no baby."
Mm-hmm.
But you being this is your first time being pregnant, you feel like, you know what? I'm gonna have my baby.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not just your baby, right? Because at the end of the day, it took the man to help make that baby. But we become so selfish-minded where it's like, okay, well, he don't want it. This is what you tell yourself, bitches. I know, because, bitch, I had a baby and I told myself this, which is why I'm a single parent. I'm gonna have my baby. I don't need nobody to help me take care of my baby. Fuck that. I'm gonna do this by myself. Which is very selfish. It's very, very selfish. If a man, I feel like if a man tells you he don't want to have that baby, you need to rethink having that baby. Which is why I am very pro-choice. I don't care what nobody says. I'm very pro-choice. When you get in a situation, you need to think about it. I think that he told her, I don't know if I want this baby. I just had babies. I've got babies over here. I'm really not going to be a daddy.
Yeah.
Think about his career. Think about what he's really capable and able to do. He's not that daddy that's coming home every day, every night to be with you, to read stories and do all that part. She has it in her mind, I think, and other women, like, I can change that. Which is hence the reason why she used to go on the internet and be like, oh, he got me now, you know, and he don't want to be with nobody else. He wants his light skin. It was really, she thought, and I remember I talked to you about colorism.
Yes, you did.
She was the one that brought colorism into the whole thing.
That's a big mistake, though.
Did see that?
You saw that, Kat?
Yeah, I see that.
She brought up colorism.
Like Yellow Bone or
something. She brought up colorism, and the internet went crazy. Because how dare you? You know what I'm saying? Bring up colorism. His baby mama is dark skinned. You know what I'm saying? So how do you feel like you're so different? But come on now. What they gonna go to? They want their mama.
They want their mama.
They want their mama. I'm telling you. So let me tell you something. I looked this up about 5 flags in a relationship and the #1 red flag in dating, because there's a difference between relationship flags and dating flags, right? You good? You good? Okay. Ace, I got a shout out, Do It For TV. He's here every week with me every Friday. If you need your podcast film, you need a video done, you need a photo shoot, get up and Do It For TV, because he's here every week faithfully with me, and I really appreciate you, Ace. Thank you so much.
Shout out, Ace.
Shout out to Ace.
Appreciate
so, #1, well, I think #5 is not trusting your gut. I'm going to go backwards with the numbers, because I think the #5 is really my #1. So #5 is not trusting your gut. I think that we really don't. I think that we have it in our minds of like, the same shit that happened to you is not gonna happen to me. Have you ever had that experience, Ola, where you felt like, just because you went through that don't mean I'm gonna go through that?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
What is that? What tells us that?
I mean, I just think when you're confident in yourself, it's like, that's her. That ain't me. I ain't her. Like, but what we fail to realize is, the person is the person. Somebody's character and their issues and their trauma don't got shit to do with you.
That's right. That's right. Then you can't change it.
You cannot.
You can't change it. You can't cure it. Like my people said for domestic violence.
What you see is what you get.
It's what you get.
Whoever he or she is, that is who they are up until they are fully ready to transform their life.
Hello. Snaps to that. I really appreciate it. Did y'all hear that? Until you are ready to change your life, I think you better get that together. So now, #4, inconsistency or non-committal people. It indicates their desire to actually be there. So,
wait, hold on, read that again.
Inconsistency or non-committal people indicates their desire to actually be there. So you got somebody who, for a week straight, they call you every day, they there every day, they come by, they fuck you, whatever, y'all get down with each other, go on a couple days. But then for 2 weeks, you can't find them, you don't see them, they don't call.
As soon as that's a red flag.
That's a big flag.
I mean, really, for me, the first day, it shouldn't even be 20. If you interested in me, you interested in me.
Right. Period. The effort is there.
Yeah.
And it should be continual.
Consistent.
And continual.
Otherwise, you got other interests and other priorities.
Exactly.
And that's
cool.
You know?
It's cool you got other interests and other priorities, but don't try to make it seem like, to me, that, oh, baby, I just want to be with you, baby.
all my young kings out there, what I've learned, women pay real attention to patterns.
Yes.
If in the beginning you start out like something,
you better keep it
up.
up.
You start. That's how you finish.
You better stay that way. You better stay that way.
You better be able to keep it up.
The minute you kind of like waver, antennas go up.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And then, you know, they kind of notice like, well, you know, so I say all that to say, if you start, you know, going hard and buying gifts and, you know, like,
you gotta keep that up.
Continue to do that.
And I mean, you know, as it should be. You don't want to, like, you know, get their nose up and then, you know.
And it's a letdown.
Yeah, you not really be what you kind of,
oh my God.
you know, but they definitely pay attention to patterns.
Y'all better listen to Kay. I'm just trying to tell y'all. He is definitely.
He on point.
He is on point. Listen.
I appreciate you.
Listen, he got some jewels. So listen, number 3 is ghosting.
Yeah.
Ooh, that ghost.
The ghosting
baby.
situation.
Yeah.
I've been ghosted a couple times, and I've ghosted, so don't get it twisted. I told you fuck me, I'm fucking you back, okay? So then number 2 is boredom. I really didn't kind of get the boredom thing, but I
you
guess.
get bored and tired of people you like.
But that's in relationships. I feel like in relationships, you get bored.
Yeah.
But that shouldn't be, I don't think that should be a flag. I don't think that should be a flag.
It's a flag for me because if I'm bored, we together, you're not fulfilling me, you're not exciting me, this is boring, I'm going to go and talk to somebody else.
So before you vocalize that you're bored?
No, I'm open. I'm open and I'm honest. You're going to know. But it's like we said, it's up to you
to do something about it.
You can't, I mean, if this person is whack, they whack.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
agree with that
part. If they can't fulfill you and if they're not excited, all of us are on different energy levels.
Yeah.
You know, we require different things.
Yeah.
So, but that boredom thing
we require
real.
Different things. I'm going to start using different words so I can get syndicated. Different things, not different shit. Different things, okay, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to hang out with Ola a little bit more so she can help turn me around. Listen, I'm pretty proper, just not on the radio. I can be pretty proper. I'm set with the best. I've been $1,000 plate dinner. It's okay. I know how it goes. I'm hung with commissioners and ambassadors. Hey. Don't get it twisted. I told you. I've come from good stock, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not one of these little randoms. So, anyway.
I love her, man. Listen, y'all. Each and every, what's today?
Friday.
Oh, each and every Friday.
Right here. We're at Stephanie Street Radio. Bugatti Black 2000. Okay, you fuck me, I'm fucking your back. So listen, what is number 1 for the red flag in a relationship, y'all? Playing house. I totally freaking agree.
Explain what playing house is for those who don't know.
That's simply put, giving him the cow for free. Okay? That's giving him the milk for free. Ain't that what they say? Don't give him the milk for free. He gotta buy the cow. Like, don't do that. Don't do wifely things for individuals who are simply putting you in a girlfriend space or a side piece space or not even, or a friend space. When you recognize what the environment is, accept that environment until you've had a conversation with the individual that they want to take it to another level. Don't start doing, you know, oh, I cooked today. You want to come over and have a play? You know, or you want to go. Like, you have to know your place, know your role. And if you want something more, communicate that.
Yeah.
You know, and tell them what you want. And if they tell you that that's not what they want, believe them. Don't try to change, because we have it in our minds like, oh, you know, he said he don't want a relationship, but I'm gonna still go sleep with him because I think I could change what he wants, and you can't.
Negative.
There's no way to do that.
You gotta get used and abused, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
Ladies.
Hello. Shout out to the mom. Shout out to all the niggas that I done gave the milk to for free.
Okay, we come in too. Come your ass too and play with you like a toy that you are. Okay.
Listen. Shout out to the ones that I play house with. My bad. I didn't mean to. Sorry, no, you can't fuck no more.
You the only one. You the only one.
Stop it. It's not happening anymore. I grew up. I'm more mature now. I know what I really want. Okay? So, those are the 5 top red flags in relationships.
Y'all, we having so much fun. Show me some love. Show me some love. Show me some love.
Everybody out there, Chicago, Houston, Miami, y'all better stand up. Now, there is a number one red flag in dating, okay? And this is the one that I saw in Danny Lee and the baby, and we gonna close out in a minute because I know everybody got shit to do. The number one red flag in dating is something your partner does that indicates a lack of respect, integrity, or interest towards a relationship. You have, like we just said, that sums it up for all the women and men out there. There are signs that are pointing directly to run.
Run, Forrest, run.
It ain't even red. It's green because it's telling you to go. Okay? So I'm sick and tired of y'all talking about the red flags. There's no such thing as a red flag. Well, there's a red flag, a yellow flag, and a green flag. Okay? I want you guys, there are technicals, there are penalties, there are all sorts of different things. But what you guys have to do is start heeding those things. Stop believing that you are the Messiah, okay? That you are the one that was born to change a motherfucker. Because you weren't born to change nobody. Now, I'm going to tell you something real quick. What we see a lot of, and I know that you guys both have seen this, where women say, and men too, it's my baby. I put her through a lot of shit. She stayed down with me.
That's the worst thing.
She stayed down with me.
Loyalty shit.
So she get everything. Listen, first of all, bitch, I don't want to stay down with you when you going through the shit. I don't want to get my ass beat. I don't want to get cheated on. I don't want to get left behind and ghosted. I don't want to be bored with your ass. I don't want to have an inconsistency or a committed relationship. I don't want to have none of this goofy ass shit. I don't want to have no busted gut because I'm thinking that your ass out here doing some stupid shit. I want to have effort. I want to have consistency. I want to have communication.
Peace.
I want to have peace.
Joy.
I want to have fun. I want to date. I want to talk to you, text you. I want to hug you. I want to kiss you. I want to love on you. I want to make sure you're safe. I want you to do the same for me. These are the things that women are looking for. Well, women, okay, and men are looking for in great relationships. And one thing about it, if a man and a woman tells you, baby, this ain't what I want.
Listen, open your ears.
Listen, okay? Because what you should not do is spend 10, 20 years with somebody.
Yep.
Going through to get to. That's not what you're supposed to be doing.
Just to get to.
Okay? I'm just saying. Only shit you should be going through to get to is in your own life. Not to be with somebody. Always remember that. This bitch, she done lost her damn man. See what light skin hoes do? They call you during your show. Shout out to my friend Sassy. But listen, you guys, I want you guys to close us out. I want you guys to tell everybody what's been going on. Did you enjoy yourself?
Okay.
The little 20 minutes you was here.
I loved it.
He's on here 20 minutes.
I loved it. I would have been here on time, man, but you know I be working. I definitely loved it, man. And shit, what I got? I got a big single in the streets right now, man. DJ Killer K featuring Ice Billionsburg. It's called Forever Live. It's on all streaming platforms. You can follow me at K-Murder 305. If ever you're in Miami, man, just look me up. I'm in the clubs 6 days a week. Shouts out to Two Dogs and No Cat. Bugatti, I love you today.
I love you.
Appreciate you having me. Oh, I just met you today.
Yes. Oh yeah.
I love the energy and man, I'm here, man. Killer K, appreciate you having me.
I appreciate you, bro. Hola, come on, tell people who you are.
Listen, you already know Ola Jide Wilkerson, Ola the Boss, the hair goddess. You already know what it is. Of course, we here. Two Dogs.
No Cat.
Bugatti Black.
Put me fucking your back.
Listen, shout out to Ace.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Killer. Listen, shout out to you, and you. Man, I had so much fun. Yes. I have so much energy. I'm fulfilled. You listen, y'all. I've been working since this morning at the shop. Doing hair. Don't tell nobody. But I'm like, I had to come through and support my girl. This is my girl right here. She's also.
How did we meet?
The club. You already know the club. Shout out to the office. Shout out to the office. You already know. The monkey over there, you know the vibe.
The office praise me.
Listen, but now we met at the office.
Yeah, and it's been up ever since.
And it's been up ever since.
Yeah.
And she's been able to come to my events, networking and everything. So I just appreciate I'm able to be here and give back and pour some energy.
And I'm coming to you. I'm coming with you to Nigeria. Not with you, but I got my passport.
Yeah, you definitely.
I'm dead ass serious, G. Like, that's gonna be my 40th birthday gift to myself.
Facts. We gonna need to do like a live, like we need to do like a.
I'm gonna do like a vlog of myself, like getting prepared, because there's a preparation. To come.
Definitely.
So Nigeria.
Yeah, I'll be there for 3 months.
Yeah, I am putting it into the atmosphere. This will be for me. I'm coming and I'm visiting you in Nigeria.
You gotta come to my wedding too. I ain't told the people yet.
Yeah, you did tell us though, and we're not gonna say that. You said it was a secret.
And Killer K, they the first people.
Congratulations! I love love. Oh my God, I'm so excited.
I'm so excited too. Listen, guys, I am 10 days away from seeing my fiance, and if he's out there watching, I love you.
Oh, and on that fucking note, we gonna end the show. It's been so real. Shout out to Do It For TV. Shout out to DJ Meek. Shout out to Stamped in the Street Radio. Shout out to Two Dogs No Cats. Your girl Bugatti Black. You fuck me, I'm fucking you back. We'll be right here next week. No, I'm lying. Guess what? I'm taking a break.
What?
Next week is the day after Thanksgiving. I just am not gonna do it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it next week. We will be back December the 3rd, and I'm gonna have a dope couple here December the 3rd. I'm gonna have comedian Untouchable and her boo boo, because we're gonna get into the whole cuffing season thing. They got together during cuffing season too.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe do you and your wife want to come?
I snuck that one in. It was on the topic. Just threw it all in.
Just think about it. Put that out there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do a little couples edition for December the 3rd. Okay. I'm trying to have dope couples in the building. So I want to talk about how you got where you are right now, what it takes to maintain a great relationship, and maybe even the fuck ups, the flaws. You know, let's be honest. Let's talk about it.
Okay. You said December?
December the 3rd.
Ready for that?
Maybe even the month of December. I might just make it a relationship month. I don't know. We'll see.
Be dope.
We'll see. Okay?
I'll
put it out there.
Consider me.
I love y'all.
I talked to my manager.
We get the fuck out of here. It's Friday. We get ready to go party my way. I love y'all. Bye.